Hey everybody, and welcome back to Wobbly Life. Today we're going to show you how to complete the treasure collection at the museum and unlock the cool treasure chest shirt, which just spreads money all over the ground as you walk, and is just kind of a cool, fun thing to pick up in Wobbly Life. This exhibit consists of 4 artifacts, only one of which requires a treasure map to get. And the clue for that is the artifact is probably buried somewhere on the main island. So we're going to jump into our car and drive down Main Street to the treasure map vendor and try our luck. Let me say thank you for watching Wobbly Life. If you're enjoying it, please hit that like button to let us know and we'll keep bringing you more episodes. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It really helps our channel to grow. And if you could take a moment and visit our community page, we'd love it if you'd vote in our poll about some of the other games we might be adding to the channel in the near future. Don't worry, Wobbly Life is not going anywhere. We will continue to be bringing you Wobbly Life videos as long as we can. And this is a good time to remind you that the artifacts and treasure that come out of the chest is completely random. So you're going to find yourself doing this many, many times before you get the artifact that you're looking for. The footage you're watching right now was actually recorded during one of the runs for the Caveman exhibit, which we just posted last week. And so we edit all this stuff together to just bring you the highlights and cut off the hours and hours we spend just getting treasure or repeat artifacts. All right, let's see what this one is. We got something. Watch it like land on the trampoline and bounce into the ocean. Yay! We got another artifact. Let's take it back to the museum and see what it is. Okay, and here we are back at the museum with the first of the artifacts for the treasure collection. And it is a jeweled ancient crown. All right. So the clue for the second artifact we're going to get is that it was last seen by an archaeologist studying ancient pottery. Now, the interesting thing that happened to me on this run-through is that while I was searching for a treasure from the treasure map, I came across one of these free digs with the X. And the thing that popped out of it was a vase. So just for the fun of it, I decided to smash it. And lo and behold, the goblet artifact came out of it. Now this is actually very unlikely to happen. You don't need to be doing a treasure map mission to find the goblet. It will randomly spawn when you smash pots. So, yeah, it was just kind of weird that it turned out this way for us this time. But if you watched our hoverboard video, you saw me get it by smashing the hoverboard into a pot. And if you watched the Ancient Scrolls video, you saw us get it just smashing pots in the jungle temple. So yeah, there are lots of ways to get this artifact. It just requires smashing the various vases you find scattered across the islands. Okay, so here we are back at the... Ah, lightning, my old friend. Well, at least it was on the steps of the museum this time, and not while I was flying over water. Anyway, the second artifact for the treasure collection is a beautiful solid gold goblet. All right. So the clue for the third artifact is the last people to see this artifact were the Wobbly garbage collectors. They saw it while they were out collecting in the city. Now this artifact is actually a lot of fun to get, because it requires you driving around the main island of Wobbly Life, smashing trash cans. Yes, the artifact will randomly generate inside one of the trash cans. Now this can take quite a bit of time. The trash cans will respawn after a certain amount of time, so you may find yourself going and smashing the same trash can 3 or 4 times before the artifact finally drops. But rest assured, if you drive into enough trash cans, eventually it will spawn. There we go. Artifact number 3. And this time it was conveniently located right down the street from the museum. Yay! An ancient scroll. It says the answer is always cheese. So that left us with one artifact to get. And, as is usually the case in our videos, that was the artifact that was going to drive us crazy. Now the clue for this one is, these rare gems are sometimes found in uranium ore. So this is going to require us driving up to the mining mission and finding some uranium, which is the rarest ore in the game. Now unfortunately, not only is uranium the rarest ore in the game, but the artifact will only generate sometimes. So you're trying to find an artifact that rarely spawns alongside an ore that rarely spawns. So sit back, get comfortable, grab a cold drink. You're gonna be here a long, long time. Now there are 2 ways to approach this. The first way is if you are primarily focused on finding the artifact. What you can do is walk down into the main chamber right around here and slowly tilt your camera down until you kind of clip through the ground here. Then you hit F1 to go into free cam, and you can come down here and look below the map and see all of the different ores that have generated in this particular cavern. That way, if you do not see any uranium, you can simply turn around and walk back out and restart the mission. But for me, I was also interested in getting money. And this is by far the best mission for accumulating money in Wobbly Life. Now, depending on how efficient of a miner you are in Wobbly Life, you should be able to get a minimum of 100 Wobbly dollars per run through the mine. I mean, there are other factors at work, whether, certain ores spawn at a certain time or not. But I have found that I average about $100 per run. So what I like to do is run this mission 4 or 5 times, storing my money in this truck back here. And then taking my 4 or 5 bags of money down to the ATM by the pet store. Right down this road. The reason I tell you this is because when I started trying to get this artifact, I had $5,912 in my Wobbly bank account. By the time I finished, I would have over $10,000 in my bank account. So yes, this can take a long time. But if you keep at it, and keep at it, eventually you will come across not only uranium, but uranium that has an artifact mixed in with it. Yes! This is the artifact that we have looked for so long. So I'm going to put this uranium on the conveyor belt. And I'm going to run back and grab the other uranium that was there. Wait a minute. Where'd the other uranium go? Wait, did I go down the wrong? I did. I went down the wrong path. It was this one. Okay. I may be a little frazzled from running this mining mission. I'm gonna take this gold up and put it on the conveyor belt. And then I'm gonna run back down and grab that piece of uranium. I still got a minute and a half, so that should be good. Wait. Where did it? There was a second piece of uranium. You know what? I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to get the artifact and I am going to put it into the back of the truck because I don't know for sure what happens if the timer runs out and you have not taken the uranium out of the mine. I like to think that it would, you know, come with you, but considering how hard it is to get this, I think I will put it here. And, yeah, you know what? Let's just go and be done with this. Now, I know you don't have to make it back to the museum before the timer runs out. So, I will stop off and deposit my money here at the pet store. Alright, one more bag of loot. And again, we started looking for this artifact with $5,900 in the bank. And now that I finally have it, we are at $10,462. So, yeah. It took a long time. But on the plus side, I can now buy any house I want in Wobbly Life. So leave a comment down below, guys. Which house should I buy? What do you guys think? Alright. So, here we are back at the museum with the final artifact for the treasure collection. Rare gems of pure uranium. Good job! You've completed the treasure collection. It really is starting to feel like a proper museum again. And we have unlocked the treasure chest shirt. Alright! So that's gonna do it for this episode of Wobbly Life. I hope you enjoyed watching us struggle our way through the treasure collection at the museum. If you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It really helps us to grow our channel. And we will be back soon with more Wobbly Life. Thanks for watching.